Attitude is everything. It's important to display that you have a heart of faith, that you're filled with joy and happiness and peace. When you're in the manifestation mode, you gotta watch your mouth. You gotta keep your conversation positive. You can't be talking about others and their lack and their misfortune. Now let's stop and talk about this for a minute. When you're trying to manifest something, especially if it's money, abundance, financial breakthrough, don't talk about others' misfortune. This is not the time for you to be talking about what somebody else doesn't have. They're broke. I'm telling you, these conversations will be temptations to you to talk, oh, they don't have it. Oh, they're in lack, or, oh my goodness, I wish they could pay for their own stuff, or just anything like that. Anything. These are all enemies to manifestation. You have to be very careful not to talk down other people or talk about their misfortune, because what you talk about, you bring about. What you sow, you reap. Speak highly of yourself and others. Talk about what you hope for them, what you wish for them, what you want them to have. Everything you think, speak, feel is seed. And you are sowing this. You're putting this in the ground and it's sprouting up. And it's going to come back to you. So know this, what you want also wants you. So want good for yourself and good for others. Want them to succeed. You know, I actually have in my daily affirmation that I bless others and I declare that others bless me. And then I have a list of people and I name them and I say everything that they want from me, I want 10 times for them. So if consequently they wanted something bad for me, I'm actually declaring and affirming that back to them. On the other hand, if they're wanting good for me and blessings for me, then guess what? If they're saying, I want Dr. Stacia, or I want my boss, or I want my coach, or whatever, to have everything she desires, then they're getting 10 times that back into their life, because that's what I'm sowing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm declaring. All right. So, you know, really make sure that you put things out in the universe. You put things out into the world that you want to see come back to you. All right. So now you have your success journal. I hope. I want you to take out your success journal and describe the following answers to these questions. Number one, what would I be acting like right now if I manifested what I wanted? Number two, what would I be doing right now if I manifested what I wanted? Number three, what would I be feeling like right now if I manifested what I wanted? Number four, who would be the person I would share my manifestation with? Who is it? Who would I tell my incredibly good news to first? Write that down. How would my manifestation partner respond? Okay, so I personally usually tell my husband my manifestations first. And I pretty much know how he's going to respond. So I write that down in expectation that that's what's going to happen. So for the next 10 days, practice what I call extreme self-care. You're like, what does that have to do with manifestation? Everything. So after you go through this, you write all these things down. I want you to write down also in your journal, what is self-care to me? How can I take better care of myself? What does that look like? All right. What's the picture of self-care for you? The better you take care of yourself, the better your manifestation, because feeling good causes you to manifest good. Take walks. You know, get outside, work out. Sometimes people say that the endorphins they feel when they work out just changes the game for them. Like it makes them feel so good and exhilarating. Shower or bathe with some new shower gel, some new soap, whatever it is. Put some candles around your tub. Self-care is so important. Take care of your skin. When you're in manifestation mode, how you look and your personal regimens make all the difference in how you manifest. I tell you, when I'm trying to manifest at a high level, some certain things that I want off of my bucket list, I go into this total self-care routine. I make sure that, you know, my hair is on point. I make sure that I'm really using my skincare system, taking care of my skin. I'm getting good, adequate sleep. I'm like, let me go to bed so my head is right. I'm thinking right. You know, you might even want to start a new regimen, like something like maybe getting a body massage, you know, just so that your whole body feels really good, some kind of detox massage. You know, I had a rebounder that I was jumping on for one period of time in my life, and I would jump on my rebounder and say my affirmations while jumping. Man, this thing changed my life. You know, whatever it is, you want to make sure you're feeling energized and excited. And then you want to make sure that you're also saying, I'm so grateful that I manifested whatever it is, this thing. You also can use essential oils. Oh my God, during manifestation, there's some essential oils that are really, really, really major to me. I put them in my diffuser, and sometimes I even put them on my body, like frankincense. Oh my God, this really gets you in the manifestation mode. Eucalyptus, vanilla, bergamot. Sometimes I put them in a blend into my diffuser, but this makes a big difference. The aroma, the smell, oh my goodness, it's just, it lights up your atmosphere. It makes a difference. Now here's the next one. If your manifestation desire is money, then write yourself a check. Don't think this gets old. You pull out your checkbook and write yourself a check. You know, make sure that you do that. Put it up, post it in 2 or 3 places so that you see it all the time. Here's another thing you can do. Give something of value to someone that you want to sow into, all right? Or somebody who you say, you know, they have a lot. They have what I want to manifest. Let me give something to them. Make the connection to the person who has what you're trying to manifest. Every time I desire to manifest money, I practice one thing. I practice the law of giving. I say, okay, I need to manifest more money in this area. I'm trying to get a breakthrough here. We want breakthrough sales, a breakthrough funnel. We want this launch to be the biggest launch we ever did. Then I said, you know what? This is a great time to give. Not overspend. I'm not talking about like during Christmas time, like overspending and doing things you can't do, but add value to people. Give good gifts. Give something that shows that you are in the manifestation mode. All right. Now, here's another thing that has to do with manifesting money. Straighten the money you already have out. I'm talking about physically, literally straightening out. Like if you have a wallet or a purse, open that thing up, go into it, take your money and straighten it out wherever you keep your money. I know this, like, I know sometimes like if you're in a park, you're having one of those days, you're a Disney day, a park day, a travel day, vacation day. Sometimes you're like hurrying up, making purchases and the money just stuff it in your purse. I know this happens to me sometimes. And at the end of the night, I have to stop and say, wait a minute, let me put my change in one place. Let me put my bills in one place. Let me straighten my money out. And I'm telling you, when you start straightening your money out, your money starts getting straightened out. It starts getting straightened out. You can take this to another level. Look at all the things like maybe that you owe, just kind of looking at things and receipts and straighten things out. I'm telling you, I've had so many people that start straightening their money out and start finding increase. One of the girls in my coaching club started straightening her money out, cleaning up everything around her, getting rid of all the clutter, opens up one of her drawers, straightening the drawer out, straightening little money and change stuff she has in there, comes across a check for $3,000 that she has 1 day left to cash the check. Otherwise, it would have been expired. 1 day. She had had this check for months, and forgot she had it. So straighten things out caused her to manifest that increase. So straighten your money out. The next thing you want to do is enjoy life. You have got to be in a place of joy and happiness. Read my book, Enjoy Life. If you haven't got that book, get it. It's a manifestation book on steroids. Having good times show that you're not worried about your manifestation. Laughing out loud. Laughter is good like medicine. It heals you. It calms you. It changes you. It shifts your mood. It uplifts you. Have some fun, all right? Start laughing. Start finding things to laugh about. Laughing out loud helps you to manifest. Don't get worried. Don't get down. Don't go retreat and get by yourself. Get around somebody. Pull out a good movie, something that makes you laugh, all right? Here's another technique for causing manifestation to happen quick. I'm telling you, this is supernatural manifestation we're talking about. You got to do what you love to do. You know, when I'm in manifestation mode, I'm telling you, I do what I love to do. And I listen to my supernatural partner because he's always talking, always leading me, always guiding me. So sometimes I'll just hear like, go to the bookstore. I love the bookstore. You know, write a list of what you love to do so you know it. Sometimes you don't even know what you love to do, so you don't even know when you're not having fun. What is it that you love to do? I like to read magazines. I enjoy learning, actually. I really do. It's not a burden to me. You know, I love it. I love learning. So I like going to the bookstore, I like getting good books. I'm like, oh man, I got this book up next. This is what's happening. I love being outside. I happen to live in sunny Florida. I love the parks. I love going and walking around with my family or with my husband. You know, I love eating out. I love dining. Oh my goodness, and the conversations. I really like good restaurants with good positive vibes and music and feelings and backgrounds. And oh my goodness, I just love that. So what do you love? Whatever that is, write it down.